You're a new person. Welcome, Joe. I'm so happy you got to come today. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Bob. How are you? You guys are welcome to just say hello in the chat. Johannes, welcome. I'll give us a little bit of time just to come on in the door, and then I'm going to be connecting with Archangel Jophiel. Hi, Meredith. Thank you for coming. Hi, Jean. Welcome, you guys. So as you can tell, this October theme, we're going to be working on psychic senses and archangels. I'm really excited about it. So even on Thursday, this is Empowerment Tier Plus, but there's going to be guardian angels messages for those who can come. Oh my gosh, look at everybody who's here. Jamie, you're a he, him, and a his. I love that. Oh, it's really nice to see you guys. How cool of you all to come. All right. The last time I connected with Archangel Jophiel, this was like way back in January of 2019. I did this money manifesting workshop, and she came up as an archangel that would be interesting and someone I could ask for guidance on this topic. And it's interesting, the last like few weeks, I have noticed her energy presence, and I hadn't thought of her in a while. And so when I was kind of trying to decide what October would look like and the themes and get that all rolling out, it just hit me that she's going to be a part of this. And so I'm going to work with her. We're going to get heart centered. This is going to be awesome. So here we go, you guys. I'm going to get in the zone now. There we go. I can't be blurry, not for this. All right, here we go. I'm just like radiating so much gratitude for all of you. So happy you all could come. And those who can't come and you're watching this recording, so happy you can have this experience with us. Archangel Jophiel. We're getting heart-centered today, and we would love your support in this process. Right now, it's like this. It's like being present. It's like showing up today and being present by choice with clarity and awareness that you're choosing to be present today. Not just going through the actions of the day. I gotta get up, gotta get dressed, gotta eat my breakfast. Is that being present? Is that showing up for the day? Or is that just going through the motions of the day? So I'm experiencing what it is like to be present by choice with all of you here, by choice to be present with me. And this is heart-centered. This is connection. This is us choosing to see and value one another. Not just as individual people, but we're here as a group of people who love this stuff. Like, we love this. We love archangels. We love energy. We love interpreting our world, not just as a human place, but as an interdimensional space. Like, there's so much life, so much that is alive, so much meaning in living. And to live, you must be present in the living, in the process of being alive here. So we're saying yes. Yes, Archangel Jophiel, we are present here. We are present. And now that we are all saying this, so you can say this too in your mind or out loud, you say, okay, not just Archangel Jophiel, but all the archangels, all the souls, all the universe, all the balance and the wholeness and the magnetic attraction that's just always happening. And my part in it all. I'm present right now, completely present. I'm present right now. And Archangel Jophiel is reminding us that when we are present, this is when we are heart-centered. We are present. This is important because the next thing that I'm experiencing here is, it's a strange energy. It's almost like we're familiar with just following through with the actions of the day. We're used to that. We're used to just going with the motions, even if we're participating in the motions or we're really thinking about how to make these motions the most meaningful. But the thing is we have to really be present. I've noticed that I can do this, let's say, eating my breakfast. Like, it's the thing that you do at this time, you know, and you just pour it in the bowl. Like, I have my cereal. But if I'm present with each one of those bites, I am more than just in the action, right? So what we're doing is we're releasing it's almost like a frequency pattern that we blend into, that is like unconscious action while being consciously present but unconsciously active. That was the best way I could define it. And that frequency pattern is like a weird coat, that it's like a cloak that we wear. And so what we're doing is we're taking it off right now. It's kind of strange, like we're a bit exposed, believe it or not. But Archangel Jophiel says we want to be exposed because this is interesting. I mean, this is like, let the world see you for who you are. Let the world hear your voice for what it has to say. Let the world appreciate you because you're letting the world appreciate you. You are present. You know, I'm going to tell you guys something interesting that's going on right now in my life. And I picked up on it with the zodiac energy readings. Like, there is a major shift in consciousness. There's a major ascension thing going on here, because I have been identifying myself even as somebody who's, it's like, who goes through the motions. But I've been waiting and waiting to find out what the next sort of phase of what I can do and the talents that I can bring to the table and what I can do to really help this world. Because if something feels like it's not been my time yet. But also behind the scenes of all of this, a lot of my life has been really, really complicated and hard. My personal life has been very, very complicated and hard, and not necessarily something I can talk about. And so I have to accept that. But I'm coming to the table as the me that's put together, the me that cares about what I do, the me that cares about people, the me that has worked my whole life to do this thing. But I'm reaching the next level of consciousness of myself, because I'm realizing that I have to, if I want to be heard in this world, if I want to be present in this world, if I want to have a presence in this world, it's more than just being on YouTube. It's more than making these videos and connecting with all of you. I've got to want it more. I got to want it more. I've got to see the value in me more. And I actually have a friend that just coming out of the woodwork right now. You guys are going to see it. People are making big decisions. I just saw a message with Victor Odo saying he's not doing energy readings anymore. And I saw, oh my gosh, you know, there's people making really big decisions right now, and things are happening here. My friend's helping me to really take a look at my work, all this years of content, everything I've been doing. And I haven't been able to be present with it on every angle that is so essential for me to really make a difference in the world, you know, because I came here to do that, right? I came here to make a difference in the world, not to just share my gifts and then whoever comes across it, but actually reach people. And I'm getting support here from this because I need it. I need this. And that is me choosing to see that it's time for me to even be more present than I was aware that I wasn't present enough yet. They're reaching the next conscious level of really taking a look at how are we choosing to be present right now in day-to-day life, but in our work, in our role, in our life's purpose. Like, we can take this to the next level of who we are. And I feel like it's coming out of the woodwork, because one of the things I'm working on, and this is true, is I struggle with self-worth. I've struggled with suicidal depression for years. I have found ways of overcoming this, and it's flipping hard, you know? So if I am carrying that damage, right? How am I going to let other people value me if I'm not worth being valued because I have that dark side of myself that is broken, right? I have to mend and heal that, and I'm healing that. And in the process, I'm learning all this stuff about energy, about my mind, about my feelings and my heart, about my words and my voice, about my soul's purpose. And did I live here to go through all this stuff and to discover some things that I can make a difference in the world with what I can do, right? We all have something that we are really talented at. Maybe we're talented at being a good listener. You could start doing something new with your life, or even building upon something you've been doing. You just take it to the next level. But all of this is something I'm coming to realize is my conscious upgrade. I'm becoming more present here at who I've been and how this has impacted me, and what's the next level of how I can come into the world, you know? So Archangel Jophiel is with us in these big event changes, the decisions that we're making in our life. And we are working from the heart right now. I'm telling you, like, the energy here is we are working from the heart right now. And pay attention. Pay attention, because you're picking up on it too. And own those decisions that you're making. Own it. Allow yourself to reach the next level. All right, so what's the next thing, Archangel Jophiel? Okay, this is interesting. Right now, she's expressing to me what is like we are being challenged. Our value systems are being challenged. Our belief systems are being challenged. We're being asked to kind of go with the flow of these changes. And so if you find there's something being presented in the world that violates your belief in right and wrong, you have a right to speak about that. And you have a right to say what comes from your heart, because it's essential that we are all speaking from the heart. Because if anybody questions, or if anybody points a finger, if anybody accuses you of being, judgmental or something like this, you could say, this is my divine truth. This is where my heart is at with this. This is how I'm growing with these new ideas. Archangel Jophiel is showing us that we have an important role in this time right now, and that we need to be present with what our beliefs are, what we feel is right and wrong, where true love comes from. And don't be afraid, and don't hide from speaking your truth, because it's about the heart, but it's about self-expression. So self-expression is something that's a vocal thing. It's an action thing. If we didn't have a voice to speak, how would we communicate with one another? Maybe we would hurt each other, or maybe we would hug each other. But we have voices for a reason. We have hearts that feel, that have an impression of who we are, in the spirit of who we are, for a reason. This is important. And now, how are you going to communicate that? Are you going to keep yourself inside yourself and then put your hands behind your back and close your mouth in this world and then just stand still? Or are you going to be present with your heart, with your hands, with your voice, and what you believe is right and wrong, and what you choose to be present with? Right? So that's the next thing here. This is an energy activating conversation we're having here. It's October. This is a big month. We just got through that Mercury retrograde. We got through September, and now bam, we're in October. And how exciting. I don't know about you guys, but I have been like ridiculously busy. It's almost like I'm trying to fit 2 weeks into 1 week, and it's been so like busy, but things are in motion. Things are happening, and I'm staying on focus for how am I growing? Like the seed is in bloom here, you guys. You guys are seeds that are in bloom here. Now, listen here to your heart, and now put your heart in the blooms in motion. Let yourself be seen and appreciated and heard, valued. You're present here, and your presence is valued here. Just like my presence is valued here, despite what the darkness of a depressed person would say to themselves. That's why I don't say those things to myself, because I'm not a depressed person. I was for a long time. I am in bloom here, and I matter, just like every single one of you matter. That's the truth. All right, Archangel Jophiel, is there anything else you'd like to share to support us in this energy activation? Okay, this is calming. This is important too, because we're going to be heart-centered with our loved ones and our family members, our pets, our neighbors, our co-workers. And I'm shown, this is interesting. It's choosing to be aware of the value of our exchanges with one another, the impact we create with our exchanges with each other. And it's almost like making a point to really be caring and considerate and loving, but also be honest with who you are with people. And so that way they can know you for who you truly are, and they can love you for who you truly are. So just being patient and a good listener and respectful of what others are going through is only half of the step. The other half is you get to share you too, and give them a chance to really see you and appreciate you for who you are. That's the other 50%, because it's not just we're going to be there for others. We want to share ourselves with this too and be received as well. And that's what's closing the gap on our relationships, because they're going to get more meaningful this way. So much more meaningful this way. And if you really want to hug your kids, or you really want to hug your parents, or something's coming you to say that thing that is actually a compliment or an appreciation that's true. Thank you for being there for me. I really appreciate everything you've done for me, mom and dad. And if those parents are in the spirit realm, you can say it to them. They'll feel it and they'll cry in the spirit realm because they heard that and they felt blessed in their soul by that. And they'll start to glow like bright stars in the sky, because there's nothing that separates us from that love, not physical or spiritual or other dimension. We're all part of this together from everywhere and every place. And it's all in here. So that's what I have to share, you guys. Really cool. Archangel Jophiel's awesome. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you all so very much. So we got this Thursday, we got an event happening. Go check out what I've been posting so you can put this stuff on your calendar. Make sure you got the Zoom link and the date and the time, and I'll make sure to put a little reminder message out before the event. So glad that you guys could be here with me. Really excited to see how the rest of this October is and see what's in store for us next month. It's gonna get better and better, because it's gonna get more exciting. It's gonna feel more alive than it's ever felt before. You know what I mean? Okay, have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much again for coming.